The Yamaha R15 holds a special place in India's motorcycle history. It revolutionized the performance bike segment in India with its superbike looks and handling combined with its aggressive pricing. The success of the Yamaha R15 got the attention of Honda, who responded by launching the CBR 150R in 2012 to take the R15 head-on. Want to know which of these fierce rivals come out on top? Watch on and find out. The CBR 150R features a relatively comfortable riding posture for a sports bike. Surprisingly, pillion comfort is exceptional, which is a rarity in its class. The bike's compact dimensions make riding through traffic quite easy, although your wrists will start aching when riding for prolonged durations, thanks to the forward-biased riding posture. The R15's aggressive riding posture may bode well for the track, but it makes riding in traffic laborious. The pillion seat position is set very high and gives you the impression that the pillion is seated on another level compared to the rider. That being said, the balance remains unaffected, although passenger comfort is compromised, making it best suited for short rides. The clip-ons put a lot of pressure on the wrists, although things improve a bit once you speed up. Taller riders will feel cramped because of the tight riding posture, making the R15 best suited for riders under 5'10". The CBR is the better one amongst the two for touring. Long rides on the R15 will definitely be interspersed with frequent breaks to relieve your wrists. The 150cc single-cylinder engine on the CBR is a tech-laden unit, equipped with liquid cooling, fuel injection and a 4-valve dual overhead camshaft system. The unit is a smooth performer that makes most of its power at high RPMs. Power delivery is very linear, with sufficient torque available at low revs to see it tide through traffic. The 6-speed gearbox has well-spaced ratios and shifts precisely, although it feels slightly clunky at times. The clutch action is very light, alleviating some of the stress from riding the bike in traffic. The R15's engine is just as impressive as the CBR's. It too incorporates liquid cooling and fuel injection, although its 4 valves are operated by one overhead camshaft as opposed to the CBR's 2. This unit is much smoother and revs extremely fast. While there is sufficient power and torque to work with at the lower end in the rev range, the best part lies at the top end. You get the feeling that the bike eggs you on to push it to its limits. The R15's 6-speed transmission deserves special mention. It is the smoothest we've tested in the performance segment. So smooth that at times you're left wondering if you've changed the gears at all. The precise shifting action makes going through the box a delight. Clutch action is quite light too. Handling is at the crux of the R15's repertoire. The bike incorporates Yamaha's trademark Delta box frame and a linked type rear monoshock. The chassis and suspension is tuned to offer quick direction change, although they aren't as snappy as the first generation R15, which had a shorter wheelbase. Enter a corner and you'll find that the R15 remains well poised. Mid-corner stability is reinforced by the fat 130 section rear tire. While the setup is friendly for all types of riders, only experts will be able to extract the most out of it. The R15 offers a ride quality that's firm yet comfortable, which is commendable for a sports bike, as softer suspension would have affected high-speed cornering stability. The CBR 150R is a fun-to-ride bike. It exhibits neutral handling characteristics, which makes it easy for amateurs to explore its limits. Although it doesn't really reward expert riders as much as the R15 does. While it does hold its line at speed very well, the suspension is set up on the softer side, which upsets the balance if it encounters any undulations mid-corner. While the soft suspension helps the CBR offer exemplary ride comfort, it makes for a slightly bouncy ride at high speeds. This could be corrected by a change in the stiffness setting on the rear monoshock. The CBR is fitted with disc brakes on both wheels, with a 276mm rotor up front and a 220mm at the rear. Coupled with the grippy tires, they help the bike decelerate without much fuss or drama. The 220mm front and 220mm rear disc brakes help stop the R15 on a dime. They offer a strong bite, while the progressive action makes modulating the brake force easy. In our braking tests, the CBR came out on top, stopping from 60 km/h in just 9.72 meters, while the R15 took 11.83 meters to stop from the same speed. With regards to the pricing, the R15 is set at 1.15 lakhs, whereas the CBR 150R is priced at a slight premium over the Yamaha at around 1.2 lakhs. Now that we've fine-combed through all the aspects of both the bikes, we know that they have their fair share of pros and cons. So instead of deciding on an outright winner, let us see which bike you should buy. The Honda CBR 150R is a relaxed but fast sports bike. It has comfortable ergonomics that can accommodate taller riders as well. It is a bike that you can use for daily commute while always having the option of taking it on long distance rides. On the flip side, its styling does have a love it or hate it effect on a lot of people. And you could say that the bike has limited switchgear functionality. The R15 is fast, aggressive and a track-focused motorcycle. Its design and styling will have onlookers swooning over the bike. The R15 also does have OEM and aftermarket modification options. What the R15 has working against it is that it is not the most comfortable performance bike out there. The ergonomics limits riders above 5'10" as they can feel a tad cramped. It is not the best bike for long distance touring. So there you are. While the R15 is a serious and focused performer, the Honda CBR 150R is a comfortable yet sporty bike. They may be rivals, but as we've seen, they are poles apart in character. Keeping in mind the ideal combination of performance and practicality, the Honda CBR 150R is the better bike overall and the one we'd recommend. Thank you for watching CHIOOSEMYBIKE.in.